the hottest fucking thing a guy can do is make a little noise, okay? Let out a little...
So now we have two allies disagreeing with each other on who gets the final zig and the star. It was decided by spinning the wheel of Ziggurat for the first time in Rise of Kingdoms. But basically, now that we couldn't come to an agreement on who gets the final zig, and 2049 disagreeing with us for having the better stats and holding the zig, so they said no, we also want to hold the zig. So that led to 2049 making a suggestion of tossing a coin. A few days pass by and nothing happens. Until Save, my beloved king of 1365, he makes a suggestion of spinning the wheel. The date was agreed to be on Sunday, 15 UTC. A few rounds pass by, we spin the wheel, and 1365 comes out victorious. So, at the end, it didn't really matter, it didn't make a difference, right? Like, we won again, we won by stats, and we won by the wheel.
Wait a minute!
Bruh, what the fuck is this? Alright. We wanted to give you a heads up on what's going on currently behind the scenes. We are talking about end rewards with Fire Camp, which is 2489, and 3500, their capmate, for almost the past 2 days. As you guessed, they are claiming the zig. This was more predictable than poop coming out of my ass after eating Mexican tacos. On what basis? Sorry. This is just too much bullshit to digest for my little stomach. Sorry, I'm allergic to your bullshit, 2489. On what basis? On multiple bases, which we one by one denied and never backed down from our right to claim what we deserve because of your commitment and hard work throughout this KVK. First, they wanted to use a non-stat argument as they did not have enough fights. Secondly, they claimed the DKP should be only taken from past 7. Now what kind of bullshit is that? We denied both, as it is not our concern or issue how or when Watercamp fought them, which they had the opportunity to pick which side they would like to fight. So 2049, from the start, they had the chance to pick which side they wanted to fight, either fight 1875 or fight the Watercamp, and they picked to fight the Watercamp. They picked to fight the Watercamp. It's like you are given the options to either be gay or be straight, and you choose to be gay, and then complain later for a dick getting penetrated into your ass. Lastly, the Joker card. As some of you remembered, last time we spun the wheel and came out as winners. This is implying to the video you all saw a minute ago, the one I showed. So, however, many of you do not know one thing. We had a kingdom-based agreement between 2489 and 365 that the loser of the wheel would get the zig next time around. This information has not been disclosed because of BK Love 2489 asking us not to disclose this. They are claiming the zig based on a kingdom-based agreement, which cannot be applied to a multi-KD/camp based KVK just like this one we are at right now. In this KVK, we both have a capmate. In the KVK 1 year ago, neither of us had a capmate. It was 365 in one camp and 2049 in another. Let that sink in. Right. However, our arguments are not being heard or accepted. We have been threatened by Arvix, the leader of 2049. Quote, "I will make sure this will be the most chaotic KVK ever at all costs," says Arvix. And they made preparations of betrayal. Already there are leaks from certain pilot services to get ready to attack 365. Will suck my pussy and call me Susie. This shit is crazy. And this is the picture, the supposed leak that Hades is talking about. Please get ready for 2489. I heard there will be a big fucking fight soon if they don't find an agreement. Well, there you have it. Our honor and dignity is the single most important things for us, as you already know from the past. We have been cursed, hurt by the words and actions throughout these 2 days. Not just us, but our campmate 2902, who did an extraordinary job. They have been dragged into the situation because of the greed and malicious intent of 2489, especially their king Arvix. After careful deliberation, that we came to the following conclusion. 365, besides the multi-kingdom camp setup, will offer the Zig to the fire camp, which is 2489, if they fulfill 3 requests. 2 being from our campmates and 1 from us, which states, number 1, Arvix on behalf of 2489 as the king has to make an apology towards both 365 and 2902, exclusively stating this below. 2489 maliciously and wrongfully stated that 365 will not keep their previous promise, besides the fact it is being forced to a multi-KD setup, and pictured 365 as a dishonest kingdom while threatening them to betray them and started preparing for it. The next, that 2489 tried to discredit the entire Wind Camp contribution by making such comments as sitting behind forts for 4 or 5 days, enemy went to your side to stat pad. The only one request which has not been fulfilled yet is ours. Arvix is not willing to apologize for his words and actions that doesn't take responsibility as a king. On top of that, now he specifically says Wind Camp can take the first occupation or not, but at the end, Fire Camp will take the final ziggurat occupation, basically the star, without acknowledging our request or fulfilling it. I'm not sure that I'm even able to express my utter disappointment and sadness towards him and his kingdom. Currently, we are waiting for their response. We will keep you updated. Best regards, Hades, aka Gades, aka recruiter of 365, aka my boyfriend. Well, there you have it, guys. The bullshit that 2049 is pulling, not once, but twice, 2 years in a row. I'm going to leave the judgment up to you, right? The comments are going to be open. I will not be deleting any single comment. You can even side with 1875 in this situation because I can understand that. Some of you were saying this is what happens when you choose easy KVK, easy Diplo, even though that is not what happened. Like every side, every camp from the start were confident on winning this KVK. Nobody said this is unfair KVK until Kingsland happened. But like I said, there you have it. The comments are open. I'm gonna leave the judgment up to y'all. And finally, my opinion, and this is my opinion only, I think 2489 can have it. They can get it. And I'm not talking about the star. I'm talking about the other scenario, which Arvix is craving so hard, right? Making this KVK as chaotic as possible. Bro, go for it. The only thing that this does is damaging your kingdom and your reputation. Let's say you get your pilots, supposedly, right, from the leaked chat. Let's say you take the ziggurat by force, and let's say you defeat us in KVK, right? You betray us. Let's say you do all of that. How are you gonna get the trust of your future allies? This is surely not your last KVK, just like 1960. I mean, I get it, 1960 disbanded, right? And they left their legacy, but what about y'all? Y'all have more KVKs to play. So if you betray right now, I don't know how you're gonna get the trust of future allies to ally with you, knowing you pull shit like this. Not once, but twice.